karma will offer you time of reflection, okay? Time of self-awareness and look at that, justice and accountability. And these are all aspects of our lives that we need in order to mature and to continue to mature and grow. Okay? Have you ever met a 60, 70-year-old person that is so immature? My goodness. It's because they're still tussling with their Saturn placement or their Saturn energy. They haven't allowed Saturn to come in and completely do what Saturn needs to do in their lives in order for maturity to take hold and grow within them. But karma, again, is about balance. It's not about punishment. It's not about making someone hurt. It's not about inflicting pain in any people's lives. It is simply about balance, moon. Okay? It's not about manipulating people. It's not about karma gonna make sure somebody is hurting and in pain like I'm hurting and I'm in pain. Baby, sometimes the choices that you made is the reason why you hurting and in pain and not because of what somebody else did to you. Sometimes the very fact that you chose to keep this person around that continues to show themselves as being a person undeserving of access to you is your lesson, is your karma. And you thinking that they gonna get theirs. What about you learning the lesson so that you can get yours? What's a message you would like to deliver to the collective in regards to them being walking karma? Resonating with this message, please. Please give us a clear and precise message for those that are walking karma, please, and thank you. Oh man, they wanted me to pull the other deck. Sometimes people don't know why they don't like you. Sometimes, but I'm telling you, but if you know that you're karma, you know why. That's another lesson I learned. I could not understand people just off top did not like me. Now, of course, there could be other reasons, but maybe once I started studying my natal chart and I started to understand just my placements alone in my natal chart and all of the aspects of my natal chart, I was like, oh, I get it now. It really ain't about me, you know. It's really not about me, but baby, you're gonna get this lesson. And a lesson you will have. I also want to talk about like with these cards here, how exhausting it can be to have this type of purpose. It can be very exhausting. It can be very tiresome. It can be lonely, even. Because you're literally having to have um, a higher standard when it comes to you and how you operate in this life. Like you can't do what everybody else does. And as I'm saying that, oh my God, I'm having a moment. My dad used to tell me that all the time. He used to always say, "You can't be out here doing what everybody else is doing," over and over and over and over again. He used to say that to me all the time. You can't be out here doing what everybody else is doing. And this is the truth, you know. This is the truth for everybody, period. But if you know that you are being entrusted with this energy of helping to balance out people's lives and balance out your life, you can't be out here being a follower and doing what everybody else is doing. You know, you can't. It can be very exhausting, um, having to be the lesson over and over and over and over. It can be so exhausting. But I'm going to tell you something is that one day you're going to find your tribe, you're going to find your people. Look at that. You're going to find your people. You're going to find your people. And life is going to not only be better, but feel so much better. You know, this life that we live, those of us who carry this energy of karma and justice, it can be, you know, it can be heavy. It can be a heavy burden sometimes. A lot, especially when um, there are things happening globally, internationally, nationally, within your neighborhood, within your city, within your culture, within your race, within your ethnicity, you know, that's not fair. That has yet to be balanced out in the physical world or in the spiritual world. And with that, I say that you taking care of yourself, you practicing self care, you practicing, you know, taking those spiritual breaks, doing your meditations, doing your shadow work, releasing other people's energy, cleansing yourself from energetic attachments, learning as much as you can about yourself, studying, being disciplined and studying your natal chart. Like, don't ever stop studying yourself, whatever that means for you, whether that's, you know, reading books on personal development, spiritual development, whatever it is, learning new hobbies, um, working on your emotional intelligence, um, enhancing your spiritual gifts, like whatever it is that whatever it means to you, eating better, you know, finding what foods work with your digestive system so that your body can function more cohesively, which would and soon help you with using your spiritual gifts. Um, but it's very important for people like me to take care of yourself, your mind. There's layers to that. When I say your mind, your third eye, your crown chakra, so important. So important to turn the TV off, turn the TV off. You know, power down the laptops. Limit your time on the phone as much as possible, especially those that use their phone, um, you know, to work their platforms. Like, we need to schedule in breaks and time away from social media in order to give ourselves that down period to balance our own selves out energetically. And look what shows up, Capricorn energy. Sometimes you're seen as the mediator as well. You can be the go to person for that listening ear. People respect you as being a fair person, a person that will speak the truth, tell the truth, and won't run or hide the truth. Okay? I don't know what this is, honey. What is this? All I know is that it ends with the Ten of Coins and the High Priestess. Here's another message. You know, whatever challenges you all are facing, oh, Okay, so for those of you all that resonate with this message,